the video in 5 seconds or the freaking spider gonna crawl down your throat, nigga. While you sleeping, my nigga. The fuck?
What's going on, y'all? I had to come up with a video idea today. So, today I got like this crazy Draymond type power forward. Defensively, it's insane, bruh. And it could do everything you need to do on the court for the most part. It can spread the floor a little bit. It can play make a little bit. It's an okay finisher, but it makes its name defensively. So we're gonna get into the build here. So you want to go 6'7", 260 on the weight. I know that's a lot. And the 7'4" wingspan. We went with built. I went with built just to make him look way bigger than what he should be. You want to do the 75 close shot, 72 driving leg, 80 driving dunk, and the 70 standard dunk. So I wanted to be able to get enough badge points to make sure that you can get limitless takeoff on silver, because that's all you really need. So if you can get limitless takeoff on silver, those quick drops will activate more frequently, and then that'll make the build pretty much viable in terms of getting to the basket and all that. I went with a 77 mid-range shot, 67 mid-range shot, 77 three-point shot with a 60 free throw. So you can shoot really good with around like a 75 three-point shot. I have a 76 on my 6'9" center, and I really don't mess with them. So it just depends on, like, you know, what you know how to do with your jump shot and whatnot. You should be able to hit consistently. On top of that, you get catch and shoot on silver, and that shit is tier 2. Not a lot of bigs gonna get that badge in the tier 2, so you get catch and shoot silver on tier 2. So that's crazy. You also get the Claymore gold on tier 1. So you got the 2 shooting badges you need to be able to make shots, like as a catch and shoot player. And your tier 3 badges are badges that you don't really need to use anyway, like Agent 3s and all that stuff. You're probably not going to use that stuff. And all of them bronze, so you could literally put all your badge points in the tier 1 and 2 and be set. That's the one thing I do like about this height. Now, with the pass accuracy, I went with an 80. I was going to go with 79 just for the floor general gold, but I increased it one more and it gave me an extra badge point, plus it gave you dimer gold, so that's a good badge to have, as well as like post playmaker and all that stuff. Well, post playmaker, I think you get that gold early, but the dimer gold is nice to have. I went with a 75 ball handle because you unlock some dribble moves with the 75 ball handle, as well as like the Luka step back and all that stuff. So you get the Luka moves. I think you get Luka moves at 75. I think you get him at 75. But you get the speed with ball at a 75 to get that Michael Jordan dribble style, just so you could be able to dribble a little more with the build. I went with a 97 interior defense to make you crazy in the paint. 93 perimeter defense. That's specifically for a badge point there. Plus it gets you to, at a 92, it gets you clamps on gold. I went with a 95 steal. I did have it at a 99, but I needed to make badge points for finishing. So the 95 steal is, you'll still be able to rip people and do all you need to do with the 95 steal. Interceptor is on gold. Glove is on gold. So you can do everything you need to do, like with those badges on gold. And I'm probably going to just put 1 point into finishing and then put 4 into rebounding. I mean, in defensive rebounding. So like you put 4 in the defense and then that give you 37. So yeah, you'll be set defensively regardless of how you look at it. I got an 80 block. I did lower the block. You do get anchor on bronze. I did have anchor silver because I had it max, but it's harder to get those finishing badges when you don't have that max, because you need to make sure you get limitless takeoff. I had made it previously. It had like 9 finishing, and a lot of shit in defense was maxed out. Like I had a 99 rebound, all that stuff, but you only get 9 finishing, and I had 35 defensive badges. So look at how much I took off. I only took away 2 badge points and gave myself damn near double the finishing. I like, if you don't really care that much about finishing all like that, you could really just like not worry about it. But I want to be able to be as versatile as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much how I ended up doing it. So we got the 80 offensive rebound, 93 defensive. I did that because you get more badge points when you put it in defensive rebound. I tried it with offensive and it gave me less badges. So we gonna stick to where I got it. I did want to have my defensive rebound up 1 more to get the box out beats on Hall of Fame, but I feel like you honestly don't need it at power forward. You shouldn't really be on center all the time anyway, and then even if you get switched on the center, you still should be cool with it gold. I would like it Hall of Fame. You could lower like the speed, honestly, and try to get it, but yeah, you could lower the speed to a 69 and get it. That's honestly not that bad. I would probably do that because the speed, to be honest, speed don't really matter all like that. So you could just lower that, get that box out beast on Hall of Fame. That's actually what I might end up doing here. I honestly would do something like this and lower the stamina to an 84 and having that at a 70, just have it at a 70 flat, because you don't need to be super fast because this game really, that shit don't matter. But the stamina, I would want my stamina higher, but you do get the gym rat stuff and the Gatorade, what else you do, so you'll get the extra points on stamina. So you really don't need as much stamina as you think, especially if you're gonna be catching and shooting with this build and not really playmaking, but you can playmake. So, but regardless, at 84 stamina should be enough. It should definitely be enough for you to be able to do what you need to do, unless you dribble in a shit ton. And if you dribble in a shit ton with this build, then you should make another build. Like, this build is specifically for defense, rebounding, and just being like low-key annoying defensively. But this is it right here. This is that 6'7" Draymond-esque type build. We get sharp take, we get lock take, we get rim take, and then we get glass take. So if you run double lock take, double extreme clamps, when you activate your takeover, it'll give you, which is crazy, it'll get you to like plus 15 on speed. So you'll have a 70 and you'll have an 85 speed. With like in takeover, you have 85 speed. So regardless, you should be fine in terms of speed if you wanted to take that route as well. But yeah, that's the build right there, bro. This build is crazy. I would actually use it as a power forward. And you see we get Draymond's first comparison, Josh Smith and Scotty Barnes. It's a glass clean and lockdown power forward. So let's go ahead and look where we would put these badges at, and then we can go ahead and end the video off. So as I told y'all before, you have to put 1 badge point in the finishing. That's cool, we could do that, but for right now we're gonna core the limitless takeoff on bronze. From this point on, I would definitely put some fearless finisher on. I don't know if I will put it on silver, but I'm definitely putting it there. I want masher, especially for you being a short build, and fast switch, so you can get those layups up a little quicker when you in the paint. And then we would really have 5 more badge points left as of right now, but just because of how to build, you know, because we ain't got the extra badge points here, so we ain't gonna have it on us. But Giant Slayer is a crazy badge. I would have that gold actually. And then my last badge I will put on Acrobat. So I will use Fast Twitch, Fearless, Masher, Rise Up, Giant Slayer Gold, and Acrobat but you would have to literally core limitless takeoff on silver, and it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time because you would literally have to get limitless takeoff dunks like all the time for it to be able to be cored. It's hard to get this badge cored. So if you can get it cored, like kudos to you, but it's gonna take some time. It's definitely gonna take some time. But once you get it cored, you could make this build like this in terms of the badge layout. Having an acrobat on it be crazy, so if it pull you out of a dunk into an acrobat layup, you'll have a decent chance of finishing that, as well as having giant slayer for when you under the basket, putting the ball up for standing layups. You can get it up over like taller defenders, fast twitch and masher. Like this build is actually pretty nice in terms of finishing like around the rim. With the shooting badges, we're gonna go ahead and we definitely doing catch and shoot. I told y'all before, we probably not even going. I actually might just core catch and shoot here, and then we still got 14. So from this point on, you know I'm throwing the claymore on. I told y'all I like that. I like volume shooter just to increase that green window more. The more shots you take, plus people gonna leave you open. Like you get left open a lot when you a big, for real. I would use corner specials, but I know that badge don't do shit. I heard it don't do shit, but I low-key just want to put it on bronze. But we could put amped on instead. That might actually be better. Put amped on, and then put shit. I don't even know, man. We just got an extra badge point here. I'd probably just put it on like comeback kid or some shit. But this is what I do with the badge layout here for the 6-7. You could put blinders on bronze and try to get that cord, or you could probably put agent 3s on bronze and core that, because you could definitely core that just stopping on the 3 and doing your thing. So honestly, but you would need another badge point in shooting. You would need one more badge point in shooting to be able to core any of these bronze badges. So in my opinion, I'd probably put one badge point in finishing and one badge point in shooting, just to make sure that you can core these badges if you have to. Yeah, just to make sure, like, if you want to be able to get one of these badges, you can. So I'd probably do it like that, and then put the last 3 in defense and rebounding. But let's go over to playmaking. With playmaking, we gonna put. So that's the one thing. Your quick first step is low. I think 2 more points on your ball handle would get it to silver. But we're not really making this build to be a dribbler, as I said before. So let me see. Unpluckable. We definitely gonna core unpluckable. And then from here on out, we're not even gonna use quick first step, clamp breaker, none of that shit. Probably throw bailout on, dimer, floor general, all of this, all of that. This is what I'd probably run on it, man. Make sure that you get the ball to your teammates, be a good playmaker. Also make sure that it's harder for people to rip you, man. That's all you really should be caring about. And if you don't really care about having unpluckable, if you're not gonna be dribbling and whatnot, because you still get ripped with unpluckable, I'd probably put special delivery on fucking Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'd probably put special delivery on Hall of Fame. That'll leave you with 2 badge points left. And those last 2, I would really just, I don't know. At that point, you would have to throw it on ankle breaker or some shit. But that's generally, actually, if you don't core this and you end up coring, it's gonna have to be It's gonna have to be like that. But regardless, this is a good layout. This is a good badge layout. So with defense, we gonna do clamps. We gonna do chase down artist, anchor, rebound chaser, glove, and then I would want interceptor, but I feel like glove is just a better badge, so I would do box out beats on Hall of Fame. Post move lock, I don't know if you want that Hall of Fame or not. That is a badge that I would like to try on Hall of Fame, but I'm definitely putting workhorse on Hall of Fame. I don't know if you would need pick dodger. I don't know if you would be guarding a primary defender or whatnot. But mind you, we will have 3 more badges here, or 2 more if you only got the +4. You could get menace, Hall of Fame. It's a couple things you could do with this, but I'd probably just put post move lock on Hall of Fame just because at this point, like, I don't really know what else I'd put it on. But yeah, this build is really crazy, bro. It's really crazy. Being able to lock up the paint, and let me see what else I'm put on. You can put pogo stick on. That might be the better badge to put on, so you can make sure you can keep jumping. And then shit, brick wall. You're gonna have a couple more badge points in defense, but this is a decent layout. Regardless of how you look at it, it's a decent layout. But that's it for me, you guys. This is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a Draymond-esque type build, and this build is crazy. Like, defensively, it's good. You can still shoot. You know, you should be able to shoot, catch and shoot shots as long as you know your jump shot for real. You got the quick drops to make sure you can finish under the rim. You also get a 70 standard dunk, so you could get a decent amount of standard dunk animations. Like, this build is actually really well rounded. It's a really well-rounded build. Really well-rounded build. I actually really like it, man. It's a cool ass build. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always,
No, wait!
He should have hit the like button.